Grandma's Vegan Bakery. Today I'm here to talk to you about meat alternatives. A lot of people are worried when they think about going vegetarian that they're going to be missing out on something, that they're going to be hungry, or that they're just not going to feel satisfied with the food they're making. But I'm here to tell you that there are lots and lots of meat alternatives out there, and there's something for everyone. So if you try one of these, it's not your cup of tea, that's okay. Try one of the others. Or just try a different way to cook it. Everyone thinks that all vegetarians live on tofu. While that's not actually true, it is delicious. It's, well, okay, so tofu by itself isn't really that delicious. It tastes a little bit like a boiled egg white. It's pretty bland. But it does absorb a lot of the flavors that you marinate it in or that you cook it with. It's very, very versatile that way. And it's often used in stir fries. So today, we're showing you a stir fry with tofu. Seitan originated in Asia many centuries ago as a wheat-based meat substitute for monks who wanted to follow the Buddhist teachings of non-violence, but really wanted to have food that tasted like Mom used to make. So this has a very meaty texture, and it just is processed from wheat. They basically you take wheat, flour, and rinse it under water. And that takes away the starch and leaves the protein. It's very stretchy and chewy and has a meaty texture. And the product that we have today, made from the gluten or seitan, is a stew, a beefy style stew. Tempeh is made in a slightly different way. It's soybeans that have been ground and fermented and pressed into a cake form. And it has a really nutty, sort of slightly yeasty flavor. It's delicious. It has a great texture, and it makes a really good substitute for chicken in a lot of dishes. You can bread it and fry it. It's delicious. As a matter of fact, if you bread it and fry it, that gives it a moister kind of consistency, and it just satisfies that. The first one we have to talk to you about is TSP, texturized soy protein, or most people know it as TVP, texturized vegetable protein. Here's a beef style, and here's a chicken style. You've probably had this before and didn't even know it. It makes a great chewy, meaty sort of crumble, and it's used by a lot of fast food restaurants actually to extend meat or as a meat substitute, and it makes a great chili. And you can use it to also make veggie burgers. A lot of veggie burgers that you've had have been made with something like this. Now, corn is not a soy protein, and it's very unusual. It's something that a lot of people have never heard of. Corn is made from a mycoprotein, which was discovered in the 1960s in a town in England. Scientists at the time thought that we were headed for a worldwide protein shortage, and that hasn't actually come to pass, at least not yet, but they thought that this would be a great meat substitute for people to help alleviate world hunger. So they took this mycoprotein, and the texture of it wasn't quite right yet. They added egg whites to it, they process it together, and it forms these little nuggets that are very, very meaty. Now, since it does have egg whites, it's no good for us vegans, but for the rest of the folks who want to try this, it's a good product. We have seitan, TVP, tempeh, tofu, and corn. Something for everyone, and I'm sure you'll find something that suits you.